And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents. This is about Casanova from Orlando, Florida, on this awesome international podcast, Good Wine and Great Laughs, for another 2023 summer movie review, ladies and gents. But before I talk about today's movie review, I have to talk about the wine of the day here at Casanova, ladies and gents. And for those that follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, you saw the little video, the reel or the shorts, whatever video it's called, according to the different social media platform, about today's wine. I was on the wine stores here looking for a wine that I never had it. So I was walking through the aisle. I was in and say, you know what, let me find a different country that I never had it. And for those who do not know, there is a country called Georgia. All right, because I know America is very terrible when it comes to geography, world geography. You know, they don't barely know geography in the United States. This is a shame. So there is a country called Georgia that's located at the intersection of Europe and Asia, and it's also close to Armenia. So you may never heard about Georgia. You may have heard about Armenia. So this is wine that I found, and the name of this wine is called Lost Eden. It's a red blend, and one thing that caught my attention, because I was looking for it and read the labels to see, according to this wine is from Georgia, is the birthplace of wine. I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reading what's on the label here in the back, and say right here, the taste expressed with notes of black fruit. Balanced, smooth, and rich. You may just taste the passion for tradition, the love of family, and the warmth of a welcome people. Invite you to come discover Lost Eden. Alcohol percent of this wine is 13%. There's no recommendation here. It's served chill or room temperature. But personally, I always like my red wine chill. Very few that I like room temperature. So let's see what the wine is all about. First time have a wine from the country of Georgia. Okay. Let me see. Drum rolls. Let me see here. Okay. Ladies and gents, that's a good, very, very good red wine. And that's a little bit hint of coffee at the end of the palate. I'm not a coffee drinker, but if you are and you love wine, Lost Eden is going to be a new shit. This wine is very, very good, ladies and gents. It cost me about $15 for this bottle right here. So, very, very, very good wine. We keep these on my wine collection. I definitely recommend this wine right here. It's not too sweet. You know, if you look for sweet wine, Lost Eden is not for you. No, so stay in your lane, and then they're gonna be cussing me out. Talk about I told you about one. That's not. Once again, just like the last episode, there's also good wine for the winos, people that drink wine for a long time and also love the Malbecs, the Pinot Noir, the Cabs. You definitely will love the Lost Eden. All right, ladies and gents, talk about the movie today. I have went to go to the movie theater and see this movie called Sound of Freedom. You may watch some commercials in the social media, and one thing that I noticed, not too many news outlet I haven't seen personally. I haven't seen any commercial on TV, or I have a fire stick in my house. We always have the Netflix commercial and everything else, but I didn't see nothing about that. And also, if you like to give some free tickets to take somebody, I'll post under the description the Angel, this company called Angel that's paid with I think the production company for this movie is giving free tickets, ladies and gents. So there's no excuse for you to not to see this movie because you say I'm out of money right now. All you need to do is go to Angel.com. Once again, the description is going to be at the bottom. Under the description, all the information about how you can get your free tickets. And one thing I want to tell you right now, ladies and gents, please make sure they have a tissue box or a little tissue container, no, the Ziploc bag or whatever, a little pocket. You need some tissues because this movie is based on true story of this gentleman called Tim Ballard. That was a former Homeland Security operative that was under the task force of tracking down child molester, and he played the role of the child molester to infiltrate the big child molester rings to get those mofos. I'm gonna keep it here PG-13, you know what I'm saying? But before I talk about more about this movie, and also you already know I always play the trailer of this movie. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, that definitely is going to check this trailer right now while I keep drinking this delicious wine here. And once I come back after the trailer, you already know what's coming. It's going to be some information of the professional critics from Rotten Tomatoes talking about what they think about this movie. So let's roll the tape.
How many pedophiles you got?
288.
How many kids you found?
It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen. It has already passed the illegal arms trade, and soon it's gonna pass the drug trade. Because you can sell a bag of cocaine one time to a child 5 to 10 times a day. God's children are not for sale.
How long you been doing this?
12 years now.
How many pedophiles you got?
288.
How many kids you found?
Timoteo, tú rescatas niños, ¿verdad? ¿Puedes ayudarme a encontrar a mi hermana?
Te lo prometo.
For Homeland Security, you know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
Which means she'll disappear for good. Imagine walking into her room right now, seeing an empty bed. What we do?
You quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
So at this moment, she could be a block down the road, or she could be in Moscow, Bangkok, LA. She's a major operator.
It's all rebel territory. No one goes in. Not the army, not the police, not us.
What if this was your daughter?
Exactly.
There's no Marine unit coming.
You're on your own. This job tears you to pieces. And this is my one chance to put those pieces back together.
When God tells you what to do, you cannot hesitate.
Hallelujah. All right, ladies and gents, like I say, even though it's in the movie theater right now, you can also get your tickets for free. And I give this information once again. It's right there under the description how you can go and get your free tickets. So there's no excuse for you to not support watching, to go to the movie theater to see this movie. So let's run around and let's see what the Rotten Tomatoes are talking about this movie. All right, ladies and gents, according to Rotten Tomato, this is a 20. The movie, I saw the movie, and according to the main actor right here, Mr. Jim Caviezel, if I'm not mistaken, the pronunciation of his last name, this movie was done 5 years ago. But it took a while for them to finally launch this movie. Show here 2022. But according to him, this movie has been made longer than that and just came out on 4th of July. I know some theaters was already available on the 3rd. I saw on the 5th. And according to Tomato Meter, 79% and 19 reviews and 99% of the audience score 2,500 plus verified ratings, ladies and gents. So let's move my one here real quick, and here we go. 2 real quick right here. Boom. Say right here, watch you out. It's in the movie theaters right now. And then let's right here, sound right here. The Sound of Freedom, based on the incredible true story, shines a light on even the darkest of places. After rescuing a young boy from the ruthless child traffickers, a federal agent learns that the boy's sister is still captive and decides to embark on a dangerous mission to save her. With the time running out, he quits his job and journeys deep into the Colombian jungle, putting his life on the line to free her from the fate worse than death. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is a PG-13. There's a whole lot of, of course, there's no scene of no sex with the child. Of course, they put in the scene that getting close to, but there's none of that. But this movie is very moving. It's based on a true story, ladies and gents. And here is the main cast. Jim Caviezel play Tim Ballard. Myra Sorvino play his wife, Catherine Ballard. Bill Camp play this drug dealer named Batman. Okay, but because here for some reason they put his name is Batman, but in the movie they speak Spanish and they call him Vampiro. Vampiro means vampire in Spanish, so I don't know why they put as Batman. I don't understand that. Roberto, was there. I believe he plays the children's father. Yes, that's him. Eduardo Verastegui, whatever his name is. Mr. Eduardo play Paul, and Kurt Fuller play Frost. Frost is basically the guy that's in charge of the Homeland Security. It was Tim Ballard's boss. That's all I'm going to tell you about this movie, ladies and gents. And then over here, got some with Chris Gay. Like I said before, sometimes I agree 100%, sometimes I do not agree with what the Rotten Tomatoes is talking about. And when it comes to critics, of course, everybody gonna give their opinion. I'm just showing you guys here some of the people that give top critics. Now they give their opinions. Now right there, you can see in the screen right here, and you can read and you can make your own opinion about what they are talking about. And I'm just showing some of them, ladies and gents. I'm going to tell you once again, it's a very moving movie. You definitely need to support this movie right here, if you are a parent or not, and it's bringing this to a very alarming numbers that a lot of people do not want to talk about. As a matter of fact, one thing I'm suspicious about it too, related to, is because I just created my TikTok account like less than 2 weeks ago, and all my videos were increasing, not the numbers of views, but when I make a particular TikTok video related to this movie. It's very interesting that nobody's watched. Now only 2 people watched the video that I made related to this movie. So I do not know, because normally, you're going to see real quick the increase of people watching. I don't know. I'm not saying there's any kind of conspiracy, but to me, it's funny that nobody's talking about it, and not too many people. The social media is not supporting, the media in general, and all the celebrities are not embracing this, because now, according to that, some reports they're going to see at the end of the movie, the Jim Caviezel was talking about related to this movie. And also, I'm going to put in the description, under the description, one of my podcast episodes that I've been talking since last year about the numbers of human trafficking that's going on in the United States and as well. So for those that think that slavery is over, not about black people, but there's a whole lot of problems, especially kids, ladies and gents, especially kids that are being kidnapped from their families and going to be thrown on the sex trafficking. This is insane, and people are making a lot of money. Unfortunately, there's for some people that has no morals whatsoever for you to utilize children. You know what I'm saying? If somebody decide, even though it's adults, it's not okay. Now, if somebody decide to be, by its own will to be a sex worker, that's on him, that's on her. That's a decision that the particular person decide to involve in this type of business. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about, that also beside the children being used on that, also have some females and some males too that are subjugated or this type of sex trafficking without, against their will. You know what I'm saying? It's a very alarming number. So once again, let's watch this movie right here. Go to the angel.com information under the description. Get your tickets, and now also listen to the podcast that I had, or the descriptions right there from last year. And it's crazy, it's crazy. And as much as giving one thing that I talk about, you may think about, hey, Casanova, I don't want to be involved there. There's not a lot of time. And like I say, homeboy, I told that before, I say that again. How much is given is much is required, and you have the opportunity to be involved in something bigger. But if you choose not to, always, I say that before, I say that again, what we do on this earth, it goes to eternity. If you don't believe in that, once again, that's on you. These are my beliefs, so that's why I was there in the movie, and I want to support this movie as much as I can to disseminate the information. I saw, and I may want to go to the movie again just to give my money to support the cause. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is your boy Casanova, and if you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe, click on the like button, and share this link for everybody. If you know the people, friends, that love wine and love movies, I appreciate your support. So once again, this is your boy Casanova. Be safe, be kind, and be blessed, and do the best what you can do with what you got. And I see you next Saturday with another awesome movie review. Holla!